Alright, the speed's gonna drop in a second. I hope you're ready for it. Hard landing, shoving fat women off their bar stools. They make it fun like the world ending. Hard landing, sharks can't be held accountable for how many rappers get thrown off buildings. I get toasted and rap into a sure mic. You think my ride is dope?
What's up,
It's 'cause
guys?
it's your
Welcome
bike.
to class
You think
number
that's chill? My
4,
bet is a race
video
car.
number 4 of Mastering Body Language with the Body Language Noob, aka Stephen Quinn, I guess. Guess I'll say my last name. This is Smiles, Part 1. Yes, there's going to be multiple parts of smiling. There is a whole lot to smiling that you probably didn't even know. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate you on smiling. Pretty simple. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the history of smiling first. And probably most of you know the history of smiling, but smiling was thought to be used about 1 million years ago. And if you don't believe that the earth has been around for 1 million years, then that's fine. Just believe whatever you want. But most body language existed 1 million years ago between monkeys and apes, and the smile was actually used as a symbol of peace. Monkeys would smile at predators to let them know that they were harmless, and it was called the fear grin. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the history of smiles. We're going to go forward because it's not, we're not apes anymore, if we ever were. And it's time to talk about how smiling can benefit us in the real world, in the now, in the current. Alright, folks, first thing on the list to talk about is the 2 types of muscles involved with smiling. The first one on the list, zygomatic major muscle. If you don't know how to spell it, I'll spell it for you. So we got this handy dandy dry erase board. Zygomatic major. Zygomatic major is important to understand because the zygomatic major is the one that you can flex consciously. Okay, so the zygomatic major muscle is located, it's a little strip. It's a little strip of muscle. It kind of looks like those beef jerky strips where they just kind of go down here and it connects right here and it pulls this back. So if I was to do a fake smile right now using my zygomatic major muscles, I would be doing something like this. That's it. That's your zygomatic major muscles. It pulls the mouth back to expose your teeth. All it does is pull. Just you can feel it. It's kind of right here. Just pulls it up. And it's used to produce fake smiles, fake enjoyment, fake interest, fake all over it. So an easy way to remember zygomatic major is that it's fake. It's a big fat phony.
Wait a second. You're a phony! Hey, this guy's a great big phony!
So way back in the day, they used to call it the Pan Am smile because flight attendants used to do it. Flight attendants have to smile all the time, so they called it the Pan Am smile. I believe that was the name of an airline or something, so that's where they got that from. Zygomatic, big fake fat whore. See, it's easy to remember, right? And the next important, perhaps the most important muscle involved in smiling is the orbicularis. Wow, I almost butchered that. Orbicularis oculi muscle. And basically, that muscle, I'm not even going to try to say it again, is located, it's just this big muscle that's around your eye. So if you were to punch yourself and give yourself a black eye, it would, you know how your black eye kind of forms around? it forms around on that muscle. And that's a very important muscle because I can't see anything. That muscle is the muscle that creates or causes crow's feet. And I know most of you probably heard of crow's feet. It's the little wrinkling on the side of your eyes. The reason why this is important to understand is because crow's feet, or that muscle moving, is unconscious. It's very difficult for you to do it on your own. You can practice and do it on your own, but when you're in the moment, when someone cracks a shitty joke and you're in the moment, are you always going to be able to cause crow's feet on your face? Probably not. It's pretty hard to fake a genuine smile, especially when you're in a shitty time, in a shitty moment. You know, I should stop saying that word. But it acts independently and it reveals whether or not the smile is genuine. So, dudes out there who have a hard time finding out if a woman is interested in them, a huge IOI, or indicator of interest, is genuine smiles. So fellas, are you going to be looking at her mouth when she's smiling? No, you're not. You're going to be looking right here. It's going to be right there. It's going to kind of wrinkle up. So I'm going to show you. Zygomatic smile. Just one line, right? So now we're going to do orbicularis oculi smile, or a genuine smile, a smile that causes crow's feet. See? Crow's feet. There's 3 there. So sometimes it's easier to do it if you kind of spit out a laugh, like, and then all of a sudden you got crow's feet. So if you really want to know if someone's giving you a genuine smile, look for the crow's feet. If you're really trying to pick up a woman, you could act like you're smart. You could meet her at the bar, and you could be like, I can really tell that you're digging me. And she'll be like, oh my god, like, how could you, like, tell? And you'd be like, well, when I was telling that joke, you smiled, and your orbicularis oculi muscles flexed, causing crow's feet along your eyes, which indicates a genuine smile. And she would just be like, I don't even know, like, what you said, but it was, like, really hot. Damn. That was so stupid. So, smiling, it is very, I didn't mean to hit the table. Smiling, it's very important. It's a very important tool to have and know how to do regularly. It's important to have in your repertoire because studies have shown that people who smile more, they increase their sales, they increase interest, they increase interest other people have in them. It increases a positive image about you. It diffuses hostile situations. First impressions are huge for a lot of guys out there. And if you come in smiling, you're not only showing confidence, but you're also showing that you're a fun person. And if you can work on making a genuine smile, it's gonna help you out in the long run. In all those areas, whether you have to sell a car or pick up a woman, work on your genuine smiles. Look at different faces and see if you can tell if someone's genuine or if they're faking it. It's important to study this stuff. Smiles are very important to understand. And that's why I made this video. So, I'm not sure if you've ever looked at someone who uses Botox. and they usually insert the Botox around their upper cheeks and their eyebrows and their forehead and things like that. Well, they're essentially trying to eliminate crow's feet. For some reason, girls don't like wrinkles around their eyes, but I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever you look at someone with Botox, they can't really smile. They can't show you a genuine smile. So it's kind of just like it's not you ever notice that when you look at someone like that, you're just like, ugh, like they look fake. Well, guess what? That's not the only thing fake about them. They're fake as fuck because they're not smiling with their eyes. I'm just kidding. They could be trying to smile, but they don't show crow's feet. So it kind of looks like a fake smile. And that's why whenever you look at someone with Botox, it's very easy for your mind to look at them and say, you know what? This person does not look real. And a lot of times the smile gives it away. You see this part move, but this part stays the same. And you're like, what the fuck? You know, and you just kind of want to run away. It makes me wonder for people who are comedians in Silicon Valley, you know, they're just standing up on stage like, so basically I said to her, did you get enough Botox? Wow, tough crowd tonight, no crow's feet, wow.
100% gorilla. 100% gorilla. 100%.
Well, that ends part one of Smiles. Just want to thank you folks for tuning in. If you guys have any suggestions for me, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to become a body language noob today. It'll be fun, I promise. I also received a couple questions on whether or not I'm going to be doing flirting type videos, or I also had a couple comments on whether or not I'd be doing picking up women, confidence videos, things like that. And I want to let you know that I am planning on doing some of those later down the road in the future when I start getting the hang of this whole thing and get educated on Photoshop and things like that, and get, you know, my intro all settled down and the same. Once all of that happens, I will come out with one of those videos because I definitely want a guest coming in and helping me with that. So hopefully I can bring in some girl or something to help me out with that. I have a few in mind, so I'm going to ask them, and hopefully they'll be able to help me out, because obviously it's not going to be very good if it's just me talking to a blow-up doll. That would be funny, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe I will. Well, thanks again for coming to the channel, checking out the videos. Once again, if you have any suggestions for me on how this could be better, always up for that. Peace.